Alright, so you know when you have that moment, and I can best describe it as a donkey moment, when you say to yourself, you donkey. Right, I had one of those moments recently, and it was such a bad donkey moment that I found myself doing for a long time, honestly. Now, this is how it all came about. Invictus. Now, if you like my answer, well no, it's not an answer, just my opinion, my personal opinion. My favourite Invictus is this one. Invictus Victory. Let me spray it and let me try and tell you what Invictus Victory is all about. Oh, okay. Invictus Victory has got very, very little to do with the original Invictus, honestly, okay? It's far from the sort of bubblegum vibe, okay? Invictus Victory is a sharp, punchy, almost charred amber, vanilla and a fizzle of sort of sweetness. Okay. It's sharp, it's sweet, and whilst a lot of people might say, oh, it's just a bit of something and nothing, no. Invictus Victory is absolutely amazing, and this woke me up to the Invictus lineup. Once I got my head around this one, then the other one sort of made sense. This one, okay. So at the top you have got a little fizzle of sort of citrus. It's not all about the sweetness, this is all about amber and vanilla, and you drop down from that sort of fizzle of sweetness to a vanilla and amber combo. Now quite often when vanilla and amber are put together it can be like gloopy. This is not gloopy. The amber and the vanilla are almost in competition with each other, and the amber and the vanilla come together and it smells like the amber has been burnt. It has like a charred effect. Okay, now I don't mean it smells smoky or that it smells like it's on fire. It's like someone has took a blowtorch and has blown it across the amber. It's charred, okay? It absolutely gives it an absolute wow factor. For me, the original Victory is stunning. Now, I also am a humongous fan of Victory Elixir. Basically, Victory Elixir is Victory, but with the sort of gloopy Elixir vibe over, which is from 1 million Elixir sort of thing, okay? Or 1 million Royale. It's that gloopy sort of really sticky sweet stuff over the top of Victory. Okay, now, a few weeks ago I was talking to you about this absolutely amazing clone. Okay, it's made by Maison Alhambra and it's called Victorioso Victory. Now this, my friends, a lot of the Maison Alhambras you have to go through a bit of chemical. This one isn't. I'm going to put it forward that Maison Alhambra's Victory, can't even see the screen, you thinking where's he gone? I'm here somewhere. Right, Maison Alhambra's Victory is an absolutely near perfect clone of that one. Invictus Victory. I cannot fault it in terms of the smell, in terms of its performance. I'm actually going to say, if you have this Maison Alhambra Victory, you do not need the original Paco Rabanne. Honestly, this, alright, there are clones and there are clones. And Victorioso Victory, for me, removes the need to buy my favourite, and you think if it's your favourite you're always going to buy the original. It removes the need for me to purchase another one of those. That's how good it is. It picks up on exactly the same scent, and honestly the performance on this Maison Alhambra is exactly the same or thereabouts as the original Paco Rabanne. Those are pretty much brothers from slightly different mothers, if that makes sense. Anyway, because I am a humongous fan of Victory Elixir, in fact there she is, Victory Elixir, because I love that one, and because for Fragrance World, and I haven't reviewed this yet but it will be coming, I have got Invictus Elixir, okay? I thought I was being really clever. I was on eBay. And this Maison Alhambra Nero Victorioso Nero came up. And I thought, I know what that is. I know what that is. That's Maison Alhambra's take on Victory Elixir. And I thought, okay, let's try it. So I was fairly sure that this Victorioso Victory was a copy, obviously, of the Victory, Invictus Victory. And I was fairly sure that Nero was a clone of Invictus Victory Elixir. Here's the thing. It's exactly the same. You're going to go, yes, I have been a complete donkey. These two fragrances by Maison Alhambra, both the Victory, Victorioso Victory and Victorioso Nero, are exactly the same fragrance with just a different name. Now, quite why they've done that, I don't know. Maybe Victory was their original batch, I don't know, and now they're going to call it Nero. But don't do what I've done. I mean, to be honest, all is not lost. Because I'm such a massive fan of Victory, I'll eat my way through both of these and more. But trust me, I'm going to make something really obvious now, and you're going to go, Leggy, you didn't need to tell us that. So if you have Victory by Victorioso Victory by Maison Alhambra, you do not need to purchase Nero, Victorioso Nero by Maison Alhambra. These two are exactly the same. And honestly, if you have either of these, you don't need to buy the pack of a band. So you're going to say to me, Leggy, why have you done this review? I've done it just to give you the heads up that these two are exactly the same. I kind of really hoped that Nero was going to be their version of Elixir. I guess they will do it at some point, because if Fragrance World have done it, Maison Alhambra, they're all sort of almost bouncing around, they're almost, you know, keeping up with each other as best they can. But honestly, if you want a clone that is a proper clone, it's basically one-on-one scent and it's pretty much one-on-one performance. Either of these Maison Alhambras, they will cost you on eBay UK around about 19, 20 British pounds. So what have I reviewed? I've basically reviewed myself as a complete okay. No, honestly, if you want Victory, Invictus Victory, trust me, either of those Maison Alhambras, because they're exactly the same, will just completely wow you and satisfy your need for a victory. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you now. Please, a couple of things. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this review. Thank you for being tempted, if not actually doing it. Click on the old thumbs up, please. Thank you very much. Right, and if you would come back for the next review, because I would love to share another fragrance with you. But most of all, my friends, this is what I need you to do. Now, this is what I need you to do. Now, you don't have to do it, but this is what I need you to do. Spray a good fragrance every single day, and trust me, you will spend your time in a gorgeous, gorgeous scent bubble, and the world is so much better a place. I'll make it sound good. Honestly, my friends, it will keep a smile on your face, and it will give you a little bit of confidence. You may start a conversation with someone about that fragrance, but most of all, for your own personal well-being, wear a good fragrance, and you'll feel so much better for it. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Thank you for being here. See you next time, and when I find the off button, I'm off. Here it is. I can never find it. I've got it. Bye-bye.